guys are insane. I wish you guys could see Sammy and Jim right now. Their antics before we even get going are too much. They're like, you guys are like brother and sister now.
I can see that.
Yeah, like just getting in trouble. We'll wait for you guys to log on. Hello, hello, Suzy Sapir here, owner of Hippy Pilgrim. We're in Plimpton, Massachusetts. Fabulous farm-to-table garlic, salt, spice, and seasoning company. If you haven't checked us out, look us up at hippypilgrim.com, Hippy. I'm the owner, Suzy Sapir. We're right in my home kitchen, the test kitchen. We cook live here every single Wednesday night, and I do a lot of like test recipes that I've done for years that I'm sharing with you guys, family recipes, all that good stuff. But it's zucchini season. Last week we did corn, because corn's coming into season. This week, like, zucchinis everywhere. So we're gonna do a little, I love sweet treats, you guys. I'd rather have sweet than salty. So I wanna do a very moist zucchini pineapple bread, which is just so delicious. I used to make this with my great-grandmother. I would kind of tweak recipes, and this is what I came up with, but I would make it at her little apartment. It was so cute. And then I'm changing it completely. We're gonna turn it into more of a cake. And then I'm gonna do like a spiced pineapple filling and then some cream cheese frosting. It's going to be so good. So these guys ate version number 1 earlier. What did you think of version number 1, Sammy?
I liked it.
All right, you liked it. Jim, did you eat any?
I did not.
I didn't eat more of it.
No.
All right.
Taste it.
Deirdre and I felt it was too much on the bread side, not enough on the cake side. Agreed, Deirdre?
Yes, agreed.
Yeah. So we're gonna make it a little more moist tonight. So I just tweaked it a little bit so it's adaptable for a layer cake. Now, I don't do layer cakes a lot, so I have a bunch of like gizmos and gadgets for layer cakes that we're gonna just try out for the first time tonight with you guys. So this is what I mean about being fearless in the kitchen. Like, don't be afraid to try something you've never tried before. I'm doing it with you guys live, and if it screws up, it screws up, but at least we tried, we have fun, and we'll know what not to do next time. All right. So we're gonna make the zucchini pineapple bread first. So dry ingredients are gonna go in a smaller bowl, okay? What I have here, 1 cup all-purpose flour, and I'm adding to that a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Actually, yeah, it was a 1/2 teaspoon of the baking soda. All right, we're putting that in there. All right, and then we're also doing, for baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon. So I'm gonna do a little half one of this, because is this blocking your view, Jim?
Nope.
All right. So these are like the leaveners, what's gonna make it rise. We're gonna add a little bit of salt. And I happen to have this Peruvian pink salt that somebody gave me as a gift. So I just thought that was cool. So that's the one I'm using. I love it. People give me spices all the time. I love it. So a little bit of salt in there. I used a 1/4 teaspoon. That nice Peruvian salt. You could just use pink salt, kosher salt, whatever you want. And now we're gonna spice it up, you guys. So I've got some really good cinnamon. This is Vietnamese cinnamon. It is so high in oil content that it smells almost like a cinnamon candy. It's so good. And I'm gonna go completely heavy-handed. And the reason why I'm doing that is we're gonna be adding zucchini, pineapple, like there's other ingredients going in that we really wanna season it up with. So you're gonna do at least a 1/2 teaspoon, but I like go crazy with this. I just love good cinnamon. And I have another variety of cinnamon. This, obviously, you're not gonna have this in your kitchen. If you do, I'm super impressed right now. But this is a different variety of cinnamon, and it's from Tanzania, and it's got a more of like a cocoa-y, like savory edge. I'm gonna have Jim and Sammy smell it so they can smell the difference. So smell this one from Tanzania, all right, and then this one is your traditional Vietnamese.
Yeah, you can smell the sweetness.
Yeah,
This one.
that one's totally different,
it's
right?
way different.
Isn't that crazy? So I figured I'm gonna do both. And I think we still have some of these left at the farm stand of the Vietnamese cinnamon. So I did a little bit of each. I'm also gonna add some ginger too, just to like add that little spice to it. If you had like candied ginger in your pantry, you could also kind of add this in as well as like a tasty little add-in for it. But keep in mind, again, we're gonna be like, we're adding a lot of wet ingredients. So then we're also gonna do some nutmeg, and I love the little pods, you guys. They're just so cool looking. Look at them. So this is, you know, the actual nutmeg pod that I'm gonna grate up with my microplane. And I
Yeah.
like to put a good amount.
We got comments coming in.
Oh, I love comments. Hello, you guys.
So the first one was Sue Corcoran. She said hi.
Hi, Sue.
Laurel Stewart said hi there.
Hi, Laurel. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
And Renee Cody said hi, guys.
Hey, Renee. We got your order. You're so awesome. Do you know I used to live down there near where you live, Renee? I used to live on Lund's Way, probably like back in 1999. I used to live down that way. I love it. I loved it down there, but it was too much of a drive for my job at the time. Look at how pretty this is inside, you guys. That's the inside of the nutmeg pod. We still have a few little jars of these left at the farm stand, but I'm telling you, it like so good. I'm pulling out, you know, who's gonna make a zucchini cake? Like this is probably something you're gonna make once a season. So I'm pulling out all the really good ingredients for it because why not? I've made this 3 times in 2 days now, so we're going out with a bang here. So there's all the dry ingredients. I believe I got them all. So with a whisk, let me get those out of the way. I'm gonna stir this around. You just wanna make sure everything's well incorporated. You don't want like spice pockets. So we got fun stuff going on. We got a fun announcement tonight. Well, it's kind of an exciting announcement. We've got a surprise guest. I'm so excited. I honestly haven't seen this person in probably 30 years. So I'm really excited about that. So you see it's got some good color to that flour there. And this is kind of like, you know, sifting, but you're just using your whisk to do it, all right? So we're gonna set that aside. And my oven is preheated to 350, you guys, all right? I'm the only one crazy enough to put the oven on tonight. All right, so now we're gonna do some wet ingredients. So I've got 2 eggs. I already broke one, that's all right. These are from Lindsay's Chickens, Lindsay's Girls. So I have nice 2 farm fresh eggs here that we'll add in. I love them, they're still dirty from the farm. That's the good stuff, right, Lindsay?
That's right.
She's like, mm-hmm. And look at the nice color of those yolks because they're farm fresh. Let me grab some paper towels here. All right, so we got 2 eggs in there. I like to just give them a quick mix first. Let's move them around because I like to play with my food. I view cooking as fun, you guys. Who out there views cooking as a chore and who views it as like their creative outlet? Like for me, it's like just fun and creative. I feel like I'm just playing in the sand when I'm in the kitchen here. All right, we've got 2 eggs. So now this is where we're gonna use some of our vanilla sugars, you guys. So I figured these would complement the spice that we added like perfectly. So you could use either of these 3, I think would go really well. I like the chai because it's heavy on the spice. And I like the maple because it adds this like ooey gooey just decadence to it. But if you happen to have the pumpkin spice, you could swap it out. It doesn't matter, all right? But we're gonna need a total of a 1/2 cup of vanilla sugar. So I'm actually gonna mix a couple. Why don't we just like mix
Renee
a
Cody
few?
says it's therapy.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you there.
Lisa Mary says it's creative fun.
Oh, how's it going, Lisa? You have to crash this with Pauline and Paul one day. I think I'm gonna do all 3, you guys. Why not, right? So I need a total of a 1/2 cup. So we'll just top it off with a bunch of them and have a little fun tonight. I can't believe how hot out it is today. We've been inside all day in the AC. We have been working so hard in the kitchen, you guys. Deirdre and Sam kicked ass in the kitchen today. I was in there all day yesterday. Usually Wednesdays I'm focusing on the lives. But we have pumped out so much product. We have some great events happening this weekend, you guys. For those of you just tuning in, hello, hello. I'm Suzy Sapir. I own Hippy Pilgrim. It's a gourmet farm-to-table garlic salt and seasoning company out in Plimpton, Mass. We're like 10 minutes from Plymouth, like 30 to 40 minutes from Boston. Every Wednesday night I cook live, and we are making a zucchini pineapple layer cake tonight filled with spiced pineapple, cream cheese frosting, gonna be so good. So we've blended all 3, right? And it's a total of a 1/2 cup. So whatever Hippy Pilgrim vanilla sugar you have out of that little lineup there, just make it a good 1/2 cup. Then we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar. All right, we got that there. Get out of there. Just get out.
Unpack it.
Just get out of there. What else we want to put in here? Half cup of neutral oil. So I'm always using avocado oil. I just think it's a goodie. So that's what we're going to use today. So a half cup, but you could use grapeseed, a light tasting olive oil, doesn't matter, vegetable, whatever you have. No judgment. It's like whatever your wallet can afford and whatever your health preferences are. So I don't judge what anybody eats. I'm just glad you're all eating good. All right, so we've got the oil in there. I definitely want to add my Hippy Pilgrim vanilla extract. This stuff is triple infused, and by that I mean we use double the amount of beans, and at the end of at least a year of extracting, we scrape the inside of the bean in there. That's what they call the caviar. It's like all the black bits. So you have to shake this stuff really well because all those black bits will settle, but it's a stellar extract. And we only have it coming around a few times a year, and it's because we extract it for so long, but we're always rotating batches. This one is my mother jar, like the mother jar right there. It's like pitch black, you guys. All right, is that everything I want in there? So let's mix this up. So kind of our wet ingredients. You don't want to mix the sugars in with the dry ingredients. You want to keep kind of those separate. So then just give that a good mix. And you can see all the little dark bits in there. That's actually the pod of the vanilla bean from those sugars. You see that, guys? That's what makes our sugars so damn good.
Amy Lambert says, hi, Sue.
Hi, Amy. How are you? I wish you'd join us for one of our get-togethers. It would be so much fun to see
That's
you.
awesome, Amy
I miss you.
Lambert.
Yes, yes. Deirdre's doing comments tonight. So on cameras tonight, I have Sammy on our Facebook cam. We have Jim on the TikTok cam. We have Jim's wife, Lindsay, on comments, along with Deirdre over there. So everyone's like, I have the best crew, you guys. The best group. All right, so now that that's added in, we want to add some other stuff in there. So I have canned pineapple, which I feel like is the easiest way to pull this off, and it's the way I used to make it when I was a kid. So that's what we're sticking with. So we're going to put in probably, I don't know, a quarter cup. All right, I'm going to strain out some of that juice just on the fly. But this is going to add a lot of moisture to the cake. It's going to be really good. And just that added sweetness, a little bit of a different texture. And we're also going to use this same product for the filling and also a little juice for the frosting. It's going to be so yummy. And then we need some shredded zucchini. So I know you guys know how to shred freaking zucchini, but sometimes you forget to drain it, you know, like you forget to strain the liquid, and that's really important. So I want you guys to see like how much liquid actually comes out of these. Shout out to Bram Hall's Country Store in Plymouth. That's where we got these beautiful local zucchini from. I made a wholesale delivery there today. They're a retail partner. So they are fully stocked up, you guys. They stocked up on everything. So feel free to go down there if you need a stock up of our goodies. You're only going to need, I don't even think you'll need a full one here, like 3/4 of a zucchini. And I use this size of the box grater, you guys. And just one more reason to make a mess, right? I have been cleaning up zucchini shreds for days, you guys.
Karen Guy Dyer says, cooking is a chore, but Hippy Pilgrim recipes make it easier.
So Karen messaged me. So we're very proud of Karen, our viewer Karen. So Karen made the key lime pie for a family event, sent a picture, all right? And she also made the orzo salad with the corn and the feta, and she absolutely loved it. Karen was never really much of a cook, and we've inspired her, which is so exciting because it's so weird that Karen cooks now. I mean, we've known Karen for years. She's never been much of a cook, but she is now because of our Wednesday Night Lives. I love it. Shout out where you guys are from in the comments. We are in Plimpton, Massachusetts. Say it again.
Dee Davidson says, hi, glad I could make it.
Oh, hi Dee. I'm glad you could make it too. Welcome, welcome. We are doing a zucchini pineapple layer cake. I've made zucchini pineapple bread before. I've never turned it into a layer cake. So we're doing a first together, you guys. I bought these like baking gadgets we can try out for the first time too that I've never tried, like the little slicers. Like normally I do it freehand with a knife and it's always like crooked. So I decided to buy like the actual slicing device, so we'll see how it comes out. And it's my friend Liz's birthday next week, and I want to make her a cake, and now I can use all that stuff. But I don't think I want to make this one again. I've made it 3 times, you guys. I'm exhausted. All right, so let's take a peek. Let me throw these out. I want to show them how much liquid comes out of here, you guys. All right, so this is just a regular kitchen cloth. I buy like those like potato sack kind of material ones, all right? So you're just gonna ball it up down the bottom there. And if we left all this in, the cake would just be so soggy and gross. So this is why they want it, you know, we want the liquid drained from the pineapple and the liquid drained from the zucchini. I'm sure that's like, could be saved for those of you that like don't want to throw anything out. I bet that could be blended into a smoothie and it would have like a lot of nutrients. What do you think, Lindsay? Do you do green smoothies?
No, but I put the whole thing in when I do the
Or
breads.
even in sauce or, oh
Yeah,
really?
I
I
don't
can't.
like it.
I just can't. So we have a difference of opinion in the house. The baker and,
But I'm doing a different style because I do like just the bread,
all right.
so it's not a cake.
But you're not.
Yeah.
There's no oil in your recipe either.
Yes, there is.
In hers.
Oh, okay. So there we go. So look at all that, you guys. That's like a good third of a cup at least in one zucchini. And if you're in Plimpton, you guys, we got zucchini too from Colchester Farm in Plimpton. Cute little neighborhood farm. Everything's so affordable, you guys. And it's nice local produce. And you can see it growing like right behind you. So we're gonna do about 3/4 of a cup of the zucchini. Let's see how it looks. This is what I do when I make my potato pancakes too. So we have, it's nice and dry, which is nice, all right? So we are going to swap this out. I wanna swap this out. Once you add the pineapple and the zucchini, you're all set with the whisk. Switch over to a rubber spatula because it's all gonna get caught in there. And we're gonna do 3/4 of a cup. So let's add that in there. This is just a good way to use it up, you guys. Tell me the other ways you guys like to use up your garden zucchini. I know I have feta in the fridge left over from one of our previous lives. I want to like mix it with eggs, feta, maybe some dipping oil starter and make like little zucchini cakes. What would you do with it, Sam? Do you like zucchini?
This is the first time I've eaten it.
Oh yeah, so Sam's never had like zucchini bread or anything like that.
I don't eat many vegetables.
Well, you do now. Yeah, I used to sneak like this stuff into the like Evan and Aiden stuff when they were little, you know what I mean? I would just, they had no idea, it just cooks right in. All right, so we're gonna mix this in. We're adding in that pineapple and that zucchini. So if you're looking for the recipes, you can find them tomorrow under my blog at hippypilgrim.com, Hippy, the word pilgrim.com. You can also find the 3 sugars online at hippypilgrim.com as well. So if you want to pick up one of those to make them, or stop by our farm stand at 32 4th Street in Plimpton. It's open every single day from 8 to 8. But lately it's been open 24 hours. We've been forgetting to close it a few times. So we have a 24-hour farm stand now. All right, I've got our dry ingredients here, okay? So this was our flour, baking powder, baking soda, all the nice spices we put in there. We're gonna add that right into the wet ingredients. I don't know why I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm always afraid I'm gonna.
Laurel Stewart asked, where did you buy that cloth? Did you answer that?
You know what? I have no clue, to be honest with you. I have no idea where I got those. I've had them for years. Usually, I mean, you can just get them in any retailer and it's like potato sack cloths. Sometimes you'll find vendors at the markets that do their own screen prints right on them too, which is nice. Like I had bought a couple in California. One had like a peacock on it or something. It was so pretty. But like the artists did like their own prints for it. All right, so you want to mix it, get all that flour out of there, okay? There we go. See, it's a nice wet batter. It's going to take a while to bake. but look at that. Oh, I love it. Yum, yum. All right, so let me show you the pan we're gonna put it in. This was another new purchase. So I'm kind of calling this like a little snack layer cake because, you know, who needs a massive cake, right? If you're just, say you just want to make a little cake for your honey, or you know, you're just craving something like this, but you don't want this massive, you know, 8-inch, 9-inch cake surrounding you in the kitchen. I bought these little 6-inch cake pans, and I love them. And they've got these adorable little parchment inserts that came with it that just fold right over so nothing sticks. And I just lined it with butter first, then I put the parchment down, then I put some more butter, okay? But this should fit perfectly, hopefully, right in here. So we're gonna pour that in. Look at that. Nice spicy zucchini bread, I love it. This is so New England, you guys. I just love it. I love these seasonal ingredients when they come around because honestly, this cake I would probably only make once a year. It would be like that special, just fun cake that I make every year. The same way I make the, you know, every year I do a lobster corn chowder. And, you know, when corn comes into season, last year my neighbor brought the lobsters. It was amazing. She even did all the cleanup work. Like, Lauren was amazing. But we made it together. So like, I don't mind going all out for those once a season, just seasonal ingredients, because it's so worth it and the flavor's at its best. So there it is, we're filling it up like 3/4 of the way. I put a baking sheet under it just in case, because when I tweaked it to a cake, I just was afraid it might, you know, billow over the sides, and you never kind of know sometimes. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven, 350, and it is gonna take a good, you know, 50-55 minutes. It's a moist cake, so it's gonna take its time. It will dome up. I actually wanna do an experiment, you guys. I put them away, damn it. I wanna do an experiment where you actually put another sheet of the parchment over it to prevent that dome. I've seen a few bakers do it, and I'm like kind of dying to do it, but then who doesn't want to eat the muffin top afterwards? So maybe we won't. All right, so 350, that's going in.
Heidi West says, hi hippies.
Oh, hi Heidi. How you feeling? Are you feeling any better? Let us know. We've been thinking about you. Hey, can you grab me some more of those? Yeah, thank you. I make a mess, you guys. I didn't grab enough of the kitchen cloths. Thank you, Dee. Thank you. So how's everyone doing? We're quiet in the comments tonight. Everyone exhausted from the heat? I was indoors pretty much all day. Like, I did a bunch of recycling today, and it was like so hot out there, but you guys are quiet tonight. All right, we're gonna work on the filling now, okay? So I don't know if you guys want to unhook, if you just want to walk with your things, it doesn't matter, I don't care. They're like, uh-oh. I like when they come side by side, it's so much more fun. So I've got a skillet here. Normally, like, my feeling is if you got a can of crushed pineapple, just throw it all in there, because the extra that we make, you can use to put on ice cream and stuff like that. So I just throw in an entire 20-ounce can, juice all, everything, okay? Right in there. And then we're gonna spice this up the same way we did the other good stuff, okay? So I'm gonna add that really nice, classic Vietnamese cinnamon in there. It's almost gonna taste like apple-y when we're done, kinda, because you know, when you spice the fruit the way that you would apples, it just kind of reminds you of it. Little ginger. And the ginger's optional. Like I said, you guys, this is always like whatever the hell you want to do. This is whatever the hell I'm doing today. But if you don't have some of these ingredients, just wing it. Like, put in whatever you have. I'm going to add more of that really good nutmeg. That little nutmeg pod. I can't believe how pretty they are inside. It looks like a brain. You see that? Or like a cork, almost. So we're gonna grate that right in. Smell it, Jim. Fresh grated. Isn't that nice?
Yum.
Mm-hmm. I know, it's so nice. So we're just gonna spice this up and make it a little special, okay? So we got that grated in there, as much or as little as you want. You don't have to be a stickler with quantities on this, you guys. I'm gonna throw in a little bit more of my vanilla extract because why not? Okay, it's so good, you guys. This stuff. Look at all the black bits in the cap. Like, it's just filled with it. It's so yum. All right, so we'll throw some of that in there. Maybe a little
Amy
more.
said she's feeling better every day.
Oh, that makes me happy. I'm glad.
And Patty Diaz says that she loves that cinnamon.
Oh, how's your ankle, Patty? How do I know everybody's health problems?
Well, one of them is my parents.
You know why? Because I don't shut up at the markets. All we do is talk. I'm going to throw in a little bit of one of the vanilla sugars. I figured the maple French toast with the pineapple is just going to be good. And what I'm really trying to do here, guys, I'm just going to do 2 to 3 tablespoons of that. I'm actually creating like a quick on-the-fly pineapple jam is what I'm doing. A spiced pineapple jam. I hate the, oh, it went on. Look at that. I was ready to say I hate my oven. Let me get a spoon to stir this around. And you're gonna give this a good stir and let this go for 10 to 15 minutes until this liquid is reducing. It won't reduce all the way. It'll kind of thicken upon standing. You know, some people put cornstarch in it. I don't think that's necessary. I think if you just boil this down, it will do its thing just fine. And that'll go for like 15 minutes.
Got her knee on ice right now. Or is it her knee you said? Or?
Patty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, on ice.
Or
right
she
now.
sprayed, was it her knee or her ankle?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm glad, I'm shocked I even remembered that much, Patty. God love ya. Patty visits me at the Attleboro Farmers Market. So nice. You get to see all the little regulars. Oh, look at that pocket. I didn't even mix down there. Mix this well, you guys. I like this recipe because it's made with a lot of just standard pantry items. The only thing I really needed to get was a can of pineapple, which I usually like to have some canned fruits on hand for moments like this. But I mean, you know, you're looking at under $2 for a can of pineapple. Your spices, most of us have these sweet spices already on hand. And the zucchini's in season, so we're getting it at a great price, peak season. So we're gonna bring that up. You'll see it'll start to go around the edges there.
Patty says it's her foot.
Oh, it's your foot. Even worse. Well, I don't know what's worse. What do you think? Knee or foot?
All of it.
I know, all the above. All right, so that's gonna go for 15 minutes. When it's done, you guys, it's gonna look like this. All right, so this one I did earlier. So you can see, look at the difference in the consistency now. That liquid's been fully absorbed. And it still had, like, when I rested this, it still had like a pool of liquid right here. But once you kind of, you know, let it come to room temp and then chill it, it's got a nice thick texture to it, which I like. And it tastes very much like apple. And it's so good. It's just so good. I love it. So you see how this is going now? And you're just gonna let that go. I give it a stir every now and then. And just like keep keeping an eye on it. Oh, we never even set a timer for the cake, did we?
We're gonna guess.
Oh, you know what? If
Should be
it's
like
about
8
an
o'clock.
hour, the live, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, so there's that component done, okay? Now we're gonna work on the last component, which is the cream cheese frosting. And for this one, get a big bowl. I made the mistake of doing a little bowl. Were you here, Deirdre, yesterday? Or she walked away. When we put, I got so much powdered sugar all over my countertop, you guys, it wasn't even funny. So should I share our exciting news?
Yeah.
So we landed a new retail partner, so I'm super excited. I delivered to them on Sunday, and those of you that live in the area may be very excited to hear because we're not in any other stores in each of these two towns. So we are so excited that the Fruit Center Marketplace in Milton and Hingham welcomed us into their store. So I made my first delivery on Saturday. So I'm hoping that those products are landing on the shelves this week. So if you want to go out and support us, they ordered like a sampling of some of our best sellers. So the original, the shallot, the Pinot Noir, coffee rub, the smoking hot honey, the rosemary. So go in, if you want to show some support for us, visit the Fruit Center Marketplace in either Milton and Hingham and show a big show of support for us for our first delivery there. It was so exciting. They saw us on Channel 5, and I'm just so excited to be in that store, and I'm so grateful. So we are now close to Milton. Well, we're now in Milton, which is such a busy store when I went in there to deliver. It's like in such a great little busy area, but the store itself was packed. So I'm super excited. I'm just so excited. I love adding new retail partners. 8 ounces of room temp cream cheese, 4 tablespoons unsalted butter, okay? And the first thing we're gonna do is mix these around. Make sure you have a rubber spatula to be able to scrape the sides so that we're not getting like icky clumps of cream cheese everywhere. So we're just gonna start it off slow. I'm dangerous with these, you guys. I don't trust myself with these mixers. And I know it's annoying in a big bowl, but I do have to add powdered sugar to it and all that jazz, but you have to sift the powdered sugar in, so it's gonna look like my whole countertop is like snow. So you want this nice and fluffy. Don't rush it. Take your time. What else do you have to do? You have time to make a cake, you have time to do the frosting correctly. But it's very important that it's room temperature, all right? Otherwise, it's just not going to blend well. The butter also has to be at room temperature. So just let it sit out. I bet all my germ folks get nervous with that. Who leaves their butter out for days, and who just like always has to keep it refrigerated? I'm kind of a wing it all the time. What about you, Jim?
In the winter we leave it out. In the summer we put it in the fridge.
Okay. All right. And that's coming from farmers, so nobody eat my butter. I only have this out for like not even a day. All right, so we're gonna mix that. It's getting kind of fluffy. I'm gonna go one more time. This is where all my little fish rags come in handy because I make such a mess, you guys. All right, one more time with this. I should have made double the amount of frosting. Oh, I have some in the fridge actually. Jim, while you have a minute, can you grab the little Tupperware of frosting in there? I think there's like some pineapple, a little container of pineapple with it too. All right, so we have that in there. So now we're gonna add to it, I'm deciding if I wanna spice up the frosting. I didn't on the other one. I kind of just want it white. I think it'll look nice. What did you think of the frosting plain on its own, Sam?
Delicious.
It was good?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a little bit of vanilla extract because we have to. We put it in everything else. And it's just gonna add some great flavor to that. All right. And then I'm also going to sift in. And when I sift, I'm just gonna do it through my strainer. It's super easy, so that's how we're gonna do it. So I just need about 1.5 to 2 cups powdered sugar. If you add too much, our flavorful little add-in, if you have to thin it out, is gonna be the juice from the pineapple, all right? The reserved pineapple. So this is where I'm gonna make a huge mess. All right, so roughly, don't pack it in there, you guys. Do what you gotta do without making a shit mess. How about that? Let's see. I don't wanna get my shirt all covered in white, so we'll wing it. So that's like 3/4 of a cup. Probably.
You're supposed to sift it in.
Huh? Oh shit! Thanks, Sam. We forgot to sift it in, you guys. Sam knows the recipe better than I do. We'll do it on the second one. How about that? Now I'm really gonna have to beat it. All right, so we put 1 cup in there. Sam called out her boss on a not so solid move. So see, we're just gonna fluff this in there. If there's clumps in it, we're gonna blame Sam for not telling me sooner. How about that?
Sounds reasonable.
Isn't that reasonable? Yeah. So when you get the little lumps here, just push it through with your hands. I used to have my great grandmother's sifter, the one that you squeezed, and I'm so pissed I don't have it anymore. I don't know where it went, what happened to it.
What do you mean you squeeze it?
There's a
It's
handle.
like a little handle, and so you
There's
dump
a
it in. It
paddle
almost looks
inside.
like a coffee decanter, like a silver decanter. The bottom is made of this material, and there's these like little swipers that when you squeeze it, it just twirls it against this. Yeah, very old fashioned. We're dating ourselves, Sam. Sam's still in her 20s, so All right, so now I have to mix it extra because I screwed it up, but I'm also checking in on this. Hold on, I want to show you guys where we're at with this, okay? So it's probably been, I don't know, 5 to 7 minutes. Still has a little ways to go. But I'm telling you, this makes a really good ice cream topping, you guys. So with the extra, save that. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna turn it down because I know I'm gonna forget about it. I know me. All right, we're going in with the hand mixer. For those of you just joining us, I'm making a zucchini pineapple cake with, oh, I thought you unplugged it on me. I was like, did Jim sabotage me? So when I did
Never.
Next Food Network Star, back in, I'm not even gonna say the year now, season 1 of Next Food Network Star, there was one challenge where they had us making a cake and they sabotaged like every element of your kitchen prep. So if you had to ice it with an offset spatula, there was like a potato peeler there waiting for you. And mine, there was no power on my mixer. So you just kind of had to wing it in the moment. And they had you following like the teleprompter and all the ingredients were wrong. So if you hadn't really studied your recipe, you were totally screwed. But I feel like that was my best challenge. I don't know what my worst one was. They were all kind of scary, but I felt like that one was the easiest. All right, you see that? It's kind of thick there. I don't see clumps, so I think we kind of saved the frosting, Sam. A little bit, maybe. All right.
She says that she has one of those sifters.
Oh, she does? Tell her to post a picture in the thread so that people know, all the youngins know what we're talking about. All right, I have another one of these. You're gonna scrape the sides. All right, these are these flexible rubber spatulas. They're awesome, you guys. You need at least 10 of them. I'm always using these. You can get them at the dollar store and just replace them as needed, but they're just so helpful when you're doing stuff like this. Any type of baking, frosting, stuff like that. How many do you own, Lindsay, as a baker? Thousands?
I have about 8.
Scrapers? 8 of them?
Yeah,
Mm.
because when I'm doing all the different bread batters for the oven, I have to
Yeah.
cook different.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laurel Stewart said they still sell those sifters. They are great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they do?
Yeah, we have one.
Nothing
Oh, yeah, I
beats,
have one.
nothing beats the old-fashioned ones, though. You know what I
I know that
mean?
was
Like,
I made that awful screeching
Oh, yeah.
noise.
yeah. All right, so I'm tempted to add the pulp, but I'm just gonna add the juice.
Tiny Tank says, "Hey Sue, miss your face."
Oh, I love ya. Are you still on the Cape, or are you done, or did you have a nice visit? How do I know everything going on with all these people?
Everybody.
I'm on social media too much, you guys. All right, I put a little pineapple juice in there, because why not? That'll make it fun. And now we'll kind of like really speed it up. See how it's getting nice and fluffy? That's what we want, you guys. Nice. Why are you laughing?
Because Deirdre said, "What about my face?"
Because it was odd rock. It was, soft.
Oh, okay.
You miss my face?
All right, see that? Look at how nice and fluffy that is. I love cream cheese frosting. It's so good. All right, so that's all there is to that frosting. You can refrigerate it if you're not going to use it right away. All right, and then just bring it to room temp again. Do you want to try it, Jim?
I'm good for right now.
Sammy?
Tiny Tank says, "No, we're back, but we'll be back up for the Yacht Rock review at Seaport."
Oh, nice. How do you like it?
Very good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is good. That's yumma. Maybe we'll put this in the fridge first. Will that even fit anywhere in there? You guys should see my fridge. I'm one person here, you guys, and it looks like a fraternity lives here. It's disgusting in my fridge right now. There's so much food left over from the lives. All right, we have to assemble. And we have a guest tonight, you guys. I teased you all. I didn't tell you who was coming. And I'm actually like so excited about this guest because I can't even remember the last time I saw you. Get over here, because you're gonna help me close all this shit
Oh my God,
out.
I love it.
Like I literally,
Less than
oh,
30.
you look so good.
So good
Oh
to
my
see
God.
you.
So have we like not seen each other since we
Probably
graduated?
20. No, we've seen each other twice.
So I was joking. So this is Courtney Doyle. You go by Courtney Doyle.
Yes, I do.
So we went to high school together at Silver Lake. Courtney was like Were you the captain of the cheerleading squad?
No.
Yes, you were. You were. No, she was like the captain of everything, and I was more like the little troublemaker. I was the one getting in trouble behind the bleachers during the game that you were cheerleading at.
And we loved her for it.
So, what happened to you after high school? Like, just take me on that journey
Oh,
first. 'Cause
Jesus. Okay. We
where'd
only
you
got
go to
20
school
minutes.
for?
But
No,
really
but
quick.
where'd you go to school
Yeah,
for?
so I went to Syracuse and I went to school for advertising.
Okay.
And I actually have worked in advertising for 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your, where did that passion come from?
When we were in high school, actually, I really loved photography.
Yep.
And I thought about, okay, realistically, there's lots of great photographers. Maybe that isn't how I could make a living, but what are people always going to need? And I thought, marketing.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
always, no matter what happens, something has to be marketing.
Now, when you were younger, or
Yeah.
would you always look at something and be like, oh, if they only did that, or
Yes.
that would make a funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I loved
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I watched all the commercials. I mean, still to this day, my parents are 85 and they're like, why are we watching commercials? I'm like, commercials have paid for our lives for 30 years. Watch the commercials.
So I followed, I see, you're dealing with big level accounts, you've made a really great name for
Yeah,
yourself.
I
in
used
this.
to, thank you. Yeah, I worked on Volkswagen, Cadillac,
Yep.
locally Talbots and Fidelity.
Yep.
But the last couple of years, I went out on my own and I did consulting.
Yep.
The last couple of years I worked for this place called the Ad Club, which is actually the Association of Marketing and Advertising Professionals in New
Oh,
England.
wow.
So it's cool because now I see all my old friends who work
Yeah.
at different agencies and for different companies.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's very fun, yeah. So I help put on programs that help people in marketing, get people
Aw,
together.
I love that.
Yeah, it's
I
very
know.
fun.
We're hoping she'll give us a little critique of our branding and our
I mean, it's pretty
messaging.
amazing. I'm
We're
so
trying.
impressed. You're
We're
more than trying.
so hard.
You're
so
doing.
you live right in the same town.
I do. I'm
So
in Plimpton.
she's in Plimpton. You're on the Plimpton Historical Society. Oh my God! Shut up! I can't even believe it. You know you're old when they're all the historical. So you probably know the sifters I'm talking.
Oh, I 100% know. I was actually laughing because first one thing I have to say is
I'm gonna
my
try and cut
family.
these while
I
we're
only
doing
told my
this.
family I was coming on because I know you had me as some secret guest, so I
Oh
didn't
my
want to give
God,
it away.
the surprise guest.
But I told some of my relatives, and my sister in particular was like, I think it's hilarious you're going on a cooking show. I can't cook at all,
Oh, well, she should watch
but I
us.
can make wine.
Have you ever used one of these?
Never even seen one. It
So
looks dangerous.
I know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I
course
just
you do.
do I do it? No, it's got to be this
Yeah,
way.
you're
Am I
doing it right.
Right?
Yeah, use
Yeah.
the saw.
All right, I'm sawing it. When's the last time I've used a saw, you guys? Okay.
Put it flat on the island, yeah.
Yeah, I got it flat. Well,
about it.
I couldn't
You're
use
just
the
about
knife
done.
sharpener a few weeks ago.
Watch your fingers, they're almost done.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you.
all right,
Thank
all
you
right,
for that.
everybody. Hold on.
That's my fear. I'm like,
Look at
she's
that.
using a
All right,
knife,
we
a
did
saw.
it, you guys. So now what attracted me to having Courtney on the show was wine.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've tell me
I
you
have
now
a side
have
hustle.
you now have wine.
Yeah, so I have a side hustle. Still got my day job.
Okay.
Like everybody, but I have a friend who basically got involved in the wine business. She bought an acre of wine. Thank you.
Ooh.
She purchased an acre of wine, a vineyard, Malbec in Argentina, and
gosh.
right away she was like, "We should make some wine." And I thought, "We
Hell
should.
yeah. Hell yeah.
We should make some wine." And so,
Have you always been a wine connoisseur?
I actually fell into it through work.
Okay.
When I started working on some of these bigger accounts and was getting a little bit more senior, one of my colleagues who was really great knew his wine. And he started to teach me about it, and I really fell in love with it. So I've traveled all over the world, going to different vineyards and things, and I just love it and had a passion for it. My friend did too, and so she has a place on Nantucket where we'd hang out in the summers.
Yeah.
And while we were there, she really wanted to learn more about wine, and we met these two incredible women who were doing wine tastings. And kind of fast forward, we all became friends. They've since opened a wine bar on Nantucket, and the four of us
Boy,
started
life's
this
rough.
company.
Must be a bummer
Right?
having to go to
Yeah.
Nantucket all the
Yeah,
time.
the girl from Plimpton.
I would be so pissed. I'd be like, really, Nantucket
Yeah,
again?
I know. Why?
So do you do the
Why?
food and wine festival there when that?
No, we don't. We
Okay.
are so small in a startup.
I
We
love
made our
that though. That's
first
what we
wine.
are. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
no, I do. We made our first wine this year, which you're gonna taste.
Yay!
It's a Malbec rosé. I'll do a little wino stuff on that. But basically, we only made 100 cases, and I don't know what you know about wine, but 100 cases is what they would definitely call careful.
Look at that. Look at, you notice everyone's worried about my safety on this. I'm the only one not worried about my safety here. Look at that. Look.
It
We
looks
actually got a pretty
perfect.
perfect cut. Sam had to show me how to adjust the bars on this. Look at that.
Good
And
job,
Look
Sam.
how moist feel. It's moist.
I'm very excited.
And now
to
we can
taste
just
this.
rip these apart like savages after the shoot. Oh my God. So, do we have glasses?
Yes, I
All
brought
right.
glasses.
I love this. I love that you guys can watch me botch this cake while we drink.
Yeah,
This is so
it's just
fun.
like the old days.
So I put a little bit of frosting on the base of this. This was another little tool. I got a turntable. I don't really do layer cakes.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's kind of fun buying the gizmos and gadgets. So I'm like, why not act like it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, here's our filling, you guys, while Courtney's pouring that. Tell us the name of the label.
Oh, absolutely.
All
So,
of that.
our company is called Great Point Vineyards.
Great Point?
Yes,
And how did you
that's
come up with the name?
Great Point is related to a place on Nantucket, since that's where the four of us met.
Yep.
And we have, actually for the brand itself, our logo is a sperm whale, which probably seems odd, but there are sperm whales in Nantucket and Argentina.
Oh, I love that.
So we wanted to make the connection, and it's similar to our label, which was created by this
Oh, that's so
artist.
pretty.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah,
this
really
artist,
pretty.
her name is Ashley Cesario. She's actually in the wine business, but she works for Jordan out in California. But she's an amazing artist, and she helped us bring together on the label the water from Argentina and Nantucket, the mountains, and then if you look closely, there's a little tail. That's a siren.
Aww.
For us poor ladies that think about ourselves.
That's so sweet. So this is like a passion. I mean, for you to add this on to your game at this stage.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, it's just one
crazy.
of those.
That's crazy or passion or both.
I think both. It's one of those things where it's just amazing. We've all learned so much about the whole process of winemaking. It's made in Argentina, and it's organic, and it is handpicked. And then we went through the whole blending process. It's actually, if you're looking at the color, you might be noticing that it's a little bit
beautiful.
darker than a normal rosé. It's
Here, you have that
because,
one. I have this one.
cheers.
Cheers to your future success in wine.
And you as
to
well, my
reuniting
friend.
here in such an awesome, fun way. I can't wait to try it.
Okay.
Ooh,
Like
that's nice. And you know what I like about it? It's not sticky sweet.
It's not. So that's what I was going to say. So typically, really quickly, background on rosé, it's made from a Pinot Noir grape.
Oh,
And
no wonder why
that's
we
a
like
lovely
it.
grape, yes. Ours is made from Malbec, so that makes it, and Cab Franc. So that makes it more structure. You see more of the red color. It almost makes it a little bit more towards the
Smooth.
red side of things,
It's
right?
beautiful.
And
I love it.
it doesn't need to be icy cold. It can just be chilled. I actually drink it not chilled. I drink it more like a light red.
Really?
It goes great with food because typically rosé is very light
Yeah.
and it just gets lost
I'm
with
craving
food.
seafood while
Yes.
Yeah.
And
right.
I was looking at a couple of your recent Facebook lives, and you made a New York strip. And I thought, ooh, especially
That
if you
would've
did it
been
with
nice.
a cold salad, like this would go really
Perfect.
nice with something like that.
I wouldn't mind adding this to my lobster corn chowder broth
Ooh,
because it would actually give it nice color too.
yeah.
Because I usually do like I'll add one local wine, like
Mhm.
just some local wine to the mix. But like right when I sip this, I'm like, oh my God, this would be so good in that. This is delicious.
Well, you're getting a couple more bottles, so
Mm.
you can add it to whatever you want.
Life's rough over here at 32 Forest Street, you guys. So tell the viewers on TikTok, Facebook, where can they find this
thank
wine?
you.
Yep.
So you can find it at Duxbury Wine and Spirits,
Oh, nice.
which is great, and they've been a great partner. They already sold out and reordered once.
That's amazing.
And then, so I didn't really get into it, but two of my partners, Gracie and Emily, own the wine bar on Nantucket called Ethos. And
Ooh.
so you can get it by the glass or the bottle at Ethos Wine Bar in Nantucket,
Yep.
as well as at Pip and Anchor, Fresh, Sconset Bookstore Wine,
Yep.
which are all on Nantucket.
What are the rules with like shipping wine these days?
Yeah, it's
Like
tough.
I hear all this like weird, like everywhere is like different and
It is.
states are
Massachusetts
different
is
and
better, but it's
Okay.
tough. So it comes over on a big old boat from Argentina.
yep,
And
nice.
we just, we can't sell it ourselves, we're not distributors, so like I said, we just find people who've been great and taken a chance on us,
Yep.
something a little bit different. And
So
they
how
love
do
it
you
small.
strategize for marketing your own brand now?
So it's very funny because nothing's gone the way I thought it would go.
Never does.
It's great. My partners are so, I mean, clever, creative, just smart, and working
Yeah.
with them on everything has been great.
Yeah.
But it's kind of interesting because we're in the early stages. We don't have to do that much marketing yet.
Yeah. Good.
But
Good.
Sue, like you, the people who've really been supporting us are other women-owned businesses.
Isn't that amazing? It's the best
Yeah,
community of
I mean,
people.
so great.
Are you on Boston Businesswomen?
I'm not on that one, but the Creative Collective, I believe it's
Yep.
called.
Yep.
A lot of the people in that have been great.
It's amazing.
There's some of the other businesses. Our actual distributor is a company called Arborway Imports, and they focus on women-owned wines and things like that, importing them into the country.
So this
So
must
it's been
have
great.
opened up a whole
Yeah.
like huge group of networking and just a whole group of different people doing such interesting
Yeah,
things,
I met
you know?
Carrie Rooms,
Thank you, Jen.
Minot Candles in Situate. My friend runs Four Winds Gifts on Nantucket, and then
Yep.
I've met the woman who owns Ella Alden, which is PJ's. It's just been like
Aw.
so many amazing
Thanks,
women
Jen.
have helped out.
I love that because honestly, like, that's how Lindsay and I over there connected. You know, she was a fellow
that's
vendor.
awesome.
She was like new on the scene. I'm like little mother hen.
She really is.
And
isn't she?
it was like,
It was my first summer. She's like, here's the lowdown. I'm like, oh crap, here we go.
but like we're all like lifting each other up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a good community. And being a woman in business is very different from being a man in business.
Yeah.
Dip your finger in. Yeah.
I've been dying. to
Oh,
try
she
it.
wasn't shy about that. I love that.
Oh, Sue.
I'm acting like I literally am pretending like I've done this before, and I honestly don't know what's going on. So I'm literally just like going around the side.
Maybe we should have waited on the wine until after.
No, I don't even care. You know what? It's giving me the courage to just keep going, you guys. So they have a choice here. They can either just do the top, and you could ice it while it's warm and let it like ooze down, almost like you would, you know,
Yeah.
like a cinnamon roll. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Or you can do what I'm doing and make a big fat mess and have fun and get the kids in on it or not. And I'm literally pretending like I know. I'm glad I got this turntable though, because I
Yeah.
have to say, this is very, well, it's solving a lot of mistakes.
I mean, I have to say, Sue, that I think any area that can take more cream cheese
I know,
frosting should
I
take
know.
more cream cheese
I
frosting.
know, and I'm like, I'm botching it, but it's so much fun doing it.
Yeah, I think I like that you're botching it because it means there's just more of it.
So to finish, like, how would you garnish this to finish it? Would you? Are you a nuts or no nuts person?
I like nuts.
I do too. Not everyone likes them though. Is anyone in here nut?
Allergies?
Anyone adverse to toasted pecans?
Oh.
Really? What's up with that, Sam?
I don't like mixing textures like
Do
that.
half and
Oh,
half.
fascinating. Okay.
All
Yeah, I got
right, we
problems.
could do half. How about that?
Like when you
I
order
feel like
a
it needs
That's
more
fair.
frosting though, because that
I
was
would do like a
thick
half
layer.
pizza with someone.
Right.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, all right. Okay.
that's what it
okay.
reminds me of.
Everyone's negotiating behind the scenes.
There's a lot of
I love it.
negotiating.
hold on. So can you believe this is what's happening at my house in Plimpton on a Wednesday night? Like, what are you normally doing on a Wednesday night in Plimpton?
Normally after I fed my 16-year-old alpaca,
Oh, and you didn't bring, what's the alpaca's name?
it's Chewy.
Oh.
I mean, he's quite a celebrity. He's got at least 12 fans on Facebook.
Oh, you gotta do some marketing for him and get his viewership up. There are people with dogs that have more followers than we do. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Look at this. I did
That's
it, you
perfect.
guys. I did it. I can't believe it. I did it. I feel like I have to curtsy here. I did something I've never done before. So listen, at least try the cake part.
I plan on after.
Because I like seeing
more.
what it's like. Will you try that? Look at me. I'm like doling it out like it's a loaf of sourdough.
Really good.
Jim, do you eat this?
You could garnish it with cinnamon.
Whoa!
Vanilla sugar
Or
with
vanilla
cinnamon.
sugar.
I like that. That's a good idea.
The maple
You want to
French
try this
toast.
one as opposed to the last
Oh,
one
the
we
maple
did?
French toast. Yes,
Maple
you have.
French.
This is really good.
There you go.
I sell out of that one because I tell everyone it's my
All
favorite.
right, let's
When
see.
I walked in, the smells in here were so incredible. I started
Oh.
salivating. Yeah.
This is freaking delicious, you guys. So I adapted my regular zucchini pumpkin bread, or my zucchini pineapple bread, to more of a cake. So to add more moisture, I did extra egg, extra oil, some brown sugar in there.
It's really nice.
Oh my god, that's so good. Oh my god, you guys. That's delicious. That would be great just on its own.
Yes.
All right? But now I want to cut this open before we say goodbye to everybody. Hold on. Let's see. Normally, you should let this sit. Oh yeah, Lindsay said put some cinnamon on top. I think
No, we
that's...
said we agreed to this one.
Oh, okay, even better. Look at, they already made the executive decision behind my back.
Oh, French toast, yeah.
This is a whole, it's a tyranny
I mean,
here.
they're just trying to keep things moving. smoothly.
Moving. I know, look, I'm on time.
I know you are.
It's unreal that we're actually always on time, you guys. I can't believe it. Because we only have an hour on TikTok, so we always have to say goodbye to TikTok early. So if you guys on TikTok want to get this recipe, it'll be available tomorrow online, hippypilgrim.com, Hippy, the word pilgrim.com. Just click on my blog tab and then you'll see all the cooking lives there. We upload the videos to YouTube, it replays on TikTok, we replay it on Facebook. So we have so much fun doing I think this is my favorite part of the marketing because
Yes.
I went to school for TV
Right.
and I love what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
And
So
you're
it's
great
just
at it.
like, oh, you're sweet. Thank you. I love it. Look at that. Look at this tiny, tiny little pie piece here. Or tiny little cake. Oh, look at it, you guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Andrea.
She said, "Cheers, girls! The wine and cake looked delicious."
Mmm.
Karen Guy Dyer says, "Watching tonight is making me think I need to be in the 55+ community or nursing home with Suzy."
Oh, hell
Her
yeah.
social game is on point.
Look at that cake, you guys. So Karen is also a marketing executive.
Nice.
Yeah, we're in the same sorority.
You guys had fun last
She
night.
owns a small business. We had a great time. I've never been there. That was really good. Look at this cute little cake, you guys. I'll have to take a picture after we stop rolling. But I want to say goodbye to everybody on TikTok. Thank you so much for watching. You can subscribe. It's only $2.99 a month. It helps us pay for the groceries for all these lives that we do every Wednesday for you guys. Feel free to like and follow us. And again, get the recipes at hippypilgrim.com under our blog. Good night, you guys on TikTok. Facebook, we